Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a part flea market toy hunting video part haul, because I don't have a lot of footage of the most of the stuff, or at least, well, I don't think that there's a lot of footage. But this is kind of current, so mostly you see my flea market toy hunting adventures. Those videos are like filmed like a couple of months ago, because at one point, I don't know when that actually happened, but I stocked up so many like so many flea market adventures, so much flea market footage that I couldn't get it like edited always like fast enough and get it out, because like I mostly just do one video per week, and then I also have, you know, other haul videos, etc. in between, so that I'm mostly like a couple of months behind with my flea market videos. This one here, I really just filmed now in beginning of May 2024, and I figured, as I don't have a lot of footage, I think it is kind of can count also more as a haul. It combines like two flea market kind of days, where one of those days, that was the day when also the like comic messe happened, where I did a separate video, but in the beginning I was like at two flea markets that day, so that's a little bit of stuff. And then exactly from today where it is very rainy out, and I didn't want to bring my camera with me. I just went to one flea market and then to like one children's like kindergarten flea market, and I did not bring my real camera because I expected it to rain, and I don't want my camera to be rained on, etc. So I don't have a lot of footage, just a tiny bit of mobile phone footage. But let's start actually with the first day, where I have a little bit of footage. A basket full of Barbies, well, and Diddlemouse. The first one I noticed was this mermaid. Yep, I was searching for her for a while. Good find. The next one, the skipper. I always love my skippers. By the way, do you notice this silver pleated fabric actually on one of those dolls? I'm a little stupid for not noticing it. Well, I'm checking the other dolls. This is, I think, foam and color or something. This is the outfit of Dentist Barbie in the back there. But yeah, the silver pleated fabric, actually, this thing, I think it goes to Jewel Secrets Whitney, and I absolutely didn't see it. Check that Barbie. Not sure who she is. She's wearing one of my first jewelry something Barbie dresses that I have. Who is this? I think that is the Dentist Barbie. Wearing, I don't know, some Barbie fashions. I think the yellow jumpsuit is something from the 80s, but Dentist Barbie, I don't know, it's very late 90s, not super into it. But yeah, do you see right in the middle there, the silver pleated fabric? I'm like, ugh, why didn't I pick that up? But yeah, I'm interested in these two dolls here on the left. Checking the other two, this dentist outfit is on a Petra doll, and the rest, not super interested in those. Two wonderful 90s Barbies. Honestly, my friend Cotton Candy Kittens was already waiting for me at that flea market, because the very first thing I did that day was go to my local flea market, which had like opened for the very first time this year again, but there was nothing to be found, nothing to be filmed. So I went also to Biesdorf, and my friend was already like, yeah, well, there is one box, there are a couple of Barbies, maybe you're interested, because she's not really the Barbie person. She only picks up Barbies when they're really complete, or she thinks they are really complete, etc. But for me, those two were absolutely interesting. First and foremost here, the Bubbling Mermaid Barbie. Bubbling Mermaid Barbie is from 96, 97, so I guess box date was 96, and then she was released in 97. I think she was the first Mermaid Barbie that did not have a fabric tail and normal Barbie legs underneath. No, she has a sculpted tail. And yeah, she's not really complete. But I'm super happy to have found her, because way back in 2021, in September, October, when I just started collecting Barbies. The very first time I picked up anything Barbie at the flea market, you know, I picked up hula hair Barbie and one of the birthday Barbie dresses and a couple accessories. There was also this Barbie and I did not know her. I had no idea that there were 90s Barbies because I recognized the face, obviously it's superstar face. But 90s Barbies with already molded tails. So I was like, can't be, someone must have switched her head or something. No, no, no. She's like this. She's called Bubbling Mermaid Barbie because, yeah, that's missing. She would actually have a pink crown on her head. You can see she has a hole in her head here. That it's, I don't know, like a cylinder a little bit, a pink thing. And when you would load up the tail, like you could squish it. Or the other way around. I don't know exactly how you did it. You load up the crown with it, with a bubble solution, or did you load up the tail, or maybe both? I'm not sure, but when you would squish, then she makes bubbles from her crown, because this Barbie would also come with a like solution, with a bubble bath, bubble solution. I don't know what you actually call that. Yeah. I don't have her top and I don't have the crown. Those are the main pieces for me that are missing, but I really like that she still, has her earrings. She has these, I mean, I've never seen any other Barbie with these earrings. These are like seahorse earrings. And I put on the top from Pearl Beach Barbie, which I don't have. I don't have Pearl Beach Barbie, but I have the top for the longest time and I think it looks fine. And what I also like is that her tail is still pretty okay, because this is often peeling off, and then it will only be pink underneath, because you touch it, etc., and it comes off and crumbles off, it rubs off, etc. So that's still good. I mean, it's really lovely. And yeah, by the way, the tail also had a color changing feature, which I did not see really work anymore. I tried it, warm and cold water. It would more change to pink. So like this, it has more this iridescent, I would call it periwinkle color. Her top would be pink with some, I think pink with some blue straps, like a V-neck strap. And she would also have kind of a belt of the same pink material that also goes like a V, a little bit like a V shape. Of course, those pieces are missing, but like since 2021, I have never run across her anymore. So it was the very first time that I saw her again, because obviously when that happened back in the day, then I was already like, why was I so stupid and didn't recognize her? But I just didn't know better. I just had started off with collecting Barbies. But yeah, Bubbling Mermaid Barbie. She has crimped hair. Her hair was not as nicely crimped anymore, but I have this like crimping iron, also with a micro crimp like level, you could say. So this is like lovely. She had super tiny crimps. Good find for me. Maybe one day I come across her top, who knows, or the crown. But it's not broken off or anything. It's like really you could attach and detach the crowns. For example, in the box, she would not have the crown on. So the other doll here is actually one that I already have. This is Splash and Color Skipper. But she is very much an upgrade for me. I took out here my other Splash and Color Skipper, which also I do love. She's lovely. But look at the hair. Yep. She has all of her tinsel in such good condition, and her colorful streaks are, you know, they're also color changing, but like in the normal, like in the I don't know if it's the hot or cold. It's, I think, the cold level, whatever. They're still wonderful, colorful, while hers don't change anymore at all. They're always this super light pastel, and there's almost no tinsel left in her hair. So I mean, this is such a nice condition. And her earrings also have completely gone silver, while actually her earrings are gold. So yeah, super lovely face. She has the skipper face of the mid-90s, so the pizza party skipper face. and Kanekalon hair. I have seen honestly a version that she was also released with Saran hair. And there is a version, I mean I cannot show you because I don't have the bikini, but there is a version of the bikini in hot pink, and there is a version of the bikini in darker pink, almost purple. Definitely. And I'm not sure if this corresponds to the Kanekalon hair versus Saran hair version. Not sure. I think not directly, but she was definitely released in a variant. But I mean, this is not a variant. She's just in not as good condition as her. This lady wasn't able to negotiate. She didn't want to negotiate. It was €5 per doll, but it's okay. I mean, €5 is kind of the maximum, which I'm fine with paying. If it goes higher for a doll that does not have any offers of their fashions, then I'm like, and I'm really trying to negotiate harder, etc. But with €5, it was okay. Especially for one doll that I really wanted. The dolls were wearing some fashions. Just not the original ones. The mermaid was wearing this top, which goes to the Barbie and the Beat Christie. Interesting that, because it's not really a very common doll. I have her. I also have this top. Selina from Vintage Gaudi gifted her to me. So, but I do have this now as a double. And actually this, which is a dress I don't have. This was the dress that the skipper was wearing, but it's actually a Barbie dress. It's from the, oh my goodness, what are they called? Weekend jeans fashions. I actually do have the jacket that goes to this, also a denim jacket, more like bolero, pretty short, with this material here as ruffles on it. So I do have now the complete fashion pack, minus the shoes probably. But yeah, happy with this one because I did not have it, and it's a really nice, like 1990, like early 90s fashion, early 90s fashion pack. This is Barbie and the Beat. The line is from 89, 90, so also around like late 80s, early 90s.
Habe ich entschuldigt? Ich wollte es tun,
yeah, we rummaged around through that, like all those boxes with tiny toys, and there was this big talking Celestia, etc. But actually my friend Cotton Candy Kittens found me these two Cutie Mark crew blind bag mini ponies. I did not find them, but she found them for me, and I'm always happy to pick those up. Those are obviously, those are not vintage. They are from around 20, like 19 to 20, 21 or something like that. We have a Pinkie Pie in a sea pony form, so you can see she has a tail, a fish tail, so this is a sea pony version. And we have a little Rarity with brushable hair. So the Pinkie Pie sea pony version was released multiple times, and from series 1 on. They actually always came in little like pots that you could sit them, and those then were different. So this Rarity, I'm not really sure, because mostly the Cutie Mark crew ponies were not released with brushable hair, and I could not really find out which set this came from. All I found was that at one point it was discovered on Taobao that there were like, you know, making some characters with brushable hair. Those were probably more the prototypes that were seen back then, but they must have been released then at one point normally, because like this can't be a prototype in this random box full of other, like I don't think that this person like ordered ponies from Taobao specifically, and no, so I just haven't found out which set they came with, but it's also like probably one of the later sets, like maybe from 2020 or something like that. So, but yeah, and she probably was also sitting in one of those little cups or in these little holders. I like them. I just missed out on them, was not really buying new toys at that point. I should have. There were blind bags or in these confetti things. And I just think they are adorable. Obviously G4, this is still the 4th generation of My Little Pony. I would still also consider it directly like 4th generation and not even 4.5. But you can see it from the characters, you know, the main 6 Friendship is Magic characters, etc. So, but I'm happy that my friend found those for me.
Oh ja, sogar sehr hübsch. Ja, die ist auch hübsch.
Kann ich jetzt mal kurz nach vorne nehmen?
Na klar, Sie dürfen das auch aufmachen.
Ist ja
Das ist
wirklich
nicht mehr ganz vollständig.
Aber
ein Stuhl oder sowas fehlt. Deswegen bin ich da relativ flexibel.
vom Preis.
Ich weiß, dass der Tisch funktioniert und es sind mit 3 Stühle, aber das ist auch nicht mehr das ganze Klein war halt
Ja.
drin. Aber wegschmeißen wollte ich es halt.
Nee, vor allen Dingen, weil der Karton irgendwie noch dabei ist. Das
Richtig
ist schön.
und, ja. Das hier ist vollständig.
Das ist vollständig, das ist Steffi Love. Naja.
Ja.
Küche? Wow.
Ja, komplett Küche. Und da ist tatsächlich im Kühlschrank sind da Kleinteile drin, die ich alle überall.
Oh mein Gott, ja. Ist auch extrem schwer. Ich kann es kaum mit einer Hand hier halten. Ja, alles gut.
Dann habe ich noch ein Bett ohne Karton. Mit Decke.
Ach, das, ja.
Das
zeigen wir mal kurz.
So, weil es gar keinen Karton mehr gibt, aber das ist
aber
vollständig.
Oh, auch nicht schlecht. Schöne Farbe. Ja. Hätte ich gerne in echt ein Bett in der Farbe.
Aber da bin ich sozusagen ziemlich flexibel
Ja.
vom Preis. Ich möchte es auf keinen Fall mehr mitnehmen.
Okay. Weil das Bett hätte ich jetzt nicht und die Küche, das glaube ich auch. Aber ich bin am Überlegen jetzt, weil es einfach wirklich...
4 Euro.
Ja, also für 4 Euro nehme ich es mit. Also das andere ist dann wirklich zu groß, weil dann weiß ich wirklich nicht, wohin damit, aber... Oops. I couldn't resist. I usually do not pick up any Barbie furniture. I don't have space for it. I have like very limited pieces, like one of those like carry case houses that I have that is tucked in the back of my shelf, or I have some box things, but like usually, especially when I find loose things like a bed, a Barbie bed or a Barbie chairs or whatever, even when I recognize them, not picking them up. I have no really use for it. I don't have my kind collection room, which I don't have a collection room, it's my living room. It's not big enough to have like shelves with Barbie furniture. But then I saw this and I just wanted to film it because like, oh, that's cool, look at that, still in box at the flea market. I was expecting this to be expensive because I mean, usually people kind of know that boxed toys from like whatever 30-40 years ago are somewhat worth it to, you know, but she wanted €4 for this. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just took it. I was like, even if I don't find space, I have it, I can maybe make 1 or 2 pictures and then I don't know. But I actually want to find space on my shelf because I could, even if I don't display it like this and just have the side visible or something. It is the Pink Magic dining table and chairs from, it must be from, ooh, does it have a date directly? Because I think those were released like in the early 90s, but is it like 91 or 92? It doesn't really have a date, to be quite honest. But those that set here, the Pink Magic, sometimes also called Pink Sparkle. I don't know if this was a different line of sparkles or it was just in a couple of countries different, but they had lots of different furniture sets and all were pretty pink as it was very typical during that time with Barbie. The Pink Magic bed is the one where the back has this big bow. There is like, I don't know, I wrote it down, there's a phone desk, there's a bed, there's an armoire, there's a vanity, etc, 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 and this is the dining table and chairs. Honestly, I even bought it kind of blindly at the flea market, not even really looking inside, because I bought it for the box, to be quite honest. But I looked inside and it seems to be almost complete. I mean, you can see here, but I put together some of the chairs. Here is the desk, so you can clip the legs in there, and mostly there's everything there. I don't think of every chair because it should come with a set of 4 or 3, no, 4 chairs actually. And there's some random other things in here, like also some skis, which are clearly not Barbie, some ski sticks. But mostly the other stuff is there. Here's one of the things from the seats, so from the chairs. And interestingly enough, I even have some of the cushions. Those are not in there. But I sometimes even find these. I think I have 2 or something. And yep, those go to it. So this will also go in there. Maybe at one point I put it together. I'm not super interested in putting it together. It's cool that I have most of these things. Look, there's also the backs of the chairs. Still have their stickers. I mean, you see that they were played with, but as they were kept in the packaging, they're not discolored. Mostly when you find the Pink Magic furniture at flea markets, it's always yellow / orange. It was pink and a little bit of sun hit it, not just a little bit, but it became orange over time, or even brown sometimes. But all of these pieces, nope. There's no discoloration because people kept it in the box. So it was a really fun find. Which Barbie is it actually on the top? Oh, that's Costume Ball Barbie. I don't even have this Barbie. She's also one that has super fancy eye makeup. But I have this ruffle, honestly. I have it on my Sparkle Eyes Barbie because I don't have Sparkle Eyes Barbie's ruffle. And I have a couple of fashions from this line, so from the Costume Ball line, but I don't have the Barbie yet. But yeah, she is mostly always shown with these furnitures. So yeah, that was the thing of this day. But then we went to the comic messe where you have seen the video. If not, that was, I mean, it was just like 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago now when I uploaded that video. Please check it out. So many vintage toys, so much Polly Pocket, so much, you know, Masters of the Universe, etc, etc, and Barbies that I found at this kind of comic show, but it was almost half a toy show, I can tell you that. But yeah, we're going to continue with really what I found today. As I said, rainy, didn't expect a lot, but I just wanted to go out in the morning, like So at least I was like, but I'm not gonna take my camera with me. But then I found something that I at least wanted to show you via my like crappy phone footage. So see that. Look at that. Is it Crystal Barbie? Is it? Look at the face. Yeah, this time it's really her. Finally I found her. But the whole box is really good. Here we've got the twirly curls. This is a magic curl. I also don't have this doll. The next one, who is that? That's definitely an original outfit, and I think that's Loving You Barbie again, if I'm not mistaken. This is a fashion play Barbie. I don't know about this Ken, maybe Great Shape or something. Oh, the Hispanic Barbie again. It's actually the third time that I found her at the flea market. There's one modern Barbie, and this is Day to Night Ken, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's the whole outfit. But well, I have to pick and choose. I'm done with picking up everyone, and these Barbies were not like super cheap. I mean, but some really good dolls, twirly curls, complete outfit, also not very often to be found. And nope, yeah, these two are coming home with me. But this vendor had lots of like minifigures, Smurfs and stuff like that. Oh, a whole tub of Monchichi mini figurines. They're cute, but like I don't need them. I have one. That's fine for me. That's enough. Oh, very cute with the skis. And what else is there? So, oh, it's Biene Maya, I think. Yeah, that as well. And like Lion King and Disney and all sorts of different things. But yeah, these two Barbies are definitely coming home. I didn't know about the prices at that point. They're okay prices, but they're not as cheap that I could have picked up the whole tub. I was speechless when I saw her, and that's one of the reasons why I want to show you this video now and not wait like a couple of months until I have come to this point with all of my other videos, because it's more relevant to like one of my last videos. Don't you remember the package, the surprise package from Chat Marvelous that he sent me? And he also thought, oh, this is a Crystal Barbie in there, and I was just like, oopsie, no, this is not Crystal Barbie, this is again a different Barbie. And now I finally found Crystal Barbie. This is Crystal Barbie. 1000%. There's quite a lot of 80s Barbies that have purple eyes. Okay. And just one white spot in the eye. But the the feature that you can identify Crystal Barbie with is that when you look very, very closely, she has these like lots of feathery eyelashes at the top, none at the bottom, but then every second, so every other eyelash is shorter and then it's longer, and the other one's shorter again and longer. This is how you can identify Crystal Barbie. So I'm like 1000% sure this is Crystal Barbie. And she also comes with her original dress. And even with her stole, you mostly never find this. I actually have it for a very long time. One of my very first like Barbie pickups online, the stole was in there. So I would have had it, and I have the dress now 5 times, I think. But this is in such a good condition. This is not really crinkly. Often this dress gets crinkly. And as I said, yeah, she has her stole. This is also not crushed or anything. And she has her earrings. Look at that. She has the dangly earrings. Most like Superstar Barbies, early Superstar Barbies just have the studs, Superstar studs, but she has the dangly parts as well, both of her earrings. She's missing the necklace. She would also have one of those with a dangly thing as a necklace, and obviously a ring, but yeah, ring is also, it's not there. But ring often falls out. Sometimes the ring is very loose and just slips off. Also no shoes. She would have the typical like early 80s like pumps, the very thin ones in not iridescent, but see-through and glitter. But I have those. I have 2 of them. Also realized she's not the only Barbie who comes with these shoes. There's a couple other Barbies who actually have those, but like, yeah. But I have definitely 1 pair for her. And then I can put really this one as the real Crystal Barbie in my collection, and right now I have like an imposer in there, which is actually Dream Date Barbie. So I can put Dream Date Barbie in something else. Not even sure if that's Dream Date Barbie. That could also be the Springtime Magic Barbie, whatever. But like Crystal Barbie is one of the very iconic main released Barbies in the 80s. I think she's from 1984, then released in 1985. She was probably available for a longer period of time. There's no line to her, so there's no other character. I mean, I don't know if there's a Crystal. Yeah, of course there's a Crystal Ken. Duh. He then had the new face mold from that point on. Maybe she's even 83 and released 84, but she is around that time. Of course, Crystal Ken, but there's no other. There's no PJ or no Whitney or no Skipper or something for this line. Very glamorous, very iconic. She even has, I mean, these dolls, obviously I just found them today. The rest that I show you now. The others I have already, like here I had already cleaned them and everything, but these I just found today. And she has so much like factory curl still left. I'm speechless. This whole box was very good, you saw it, but most of the other dolls I did have, but except for this one. Yeah, I also picked up the Magic Curl, or Curl Magic Curl Barbie. She's also early 80s. I think she is earlier even than Crystal Barbie. She is from 1981, if I'm not mistaken. Release date 82. Haven't even really looked at the legs yet. Yeah, very nice. She also comes with her original dress. It's also a Barbie that I did not have yet. I've never seen her. I was like going to trade for this dress with someone. It hasn't happened yet. I'm sorry, because now I found the dress. It is a very like pretty unusual dress. It's cotton, it's not shiny, it's not very glamorous. It's more really like a, I don't know, still even looks more like 70s, to be quite honest. And she has this special type of hair that you apparently, I mean, that was what kind of she was sold at, as you could like uncurl it, then it would be just a little wavy, and then you could curl it again. I think you did it with some solution that she came with. I will probably not attempt that. I will just poof her curly hair up like this, and then she will be like this, because most often you see the doll like this. The curls were a little bit more defined originally. I mean, you see that this doll was played with, but also this dress is in pretty okay condition. I think here's a little stain on it, but I mean, I haven't washed it yet, so probably this comes off. Yeah, she has a very simple face, nothing too spectacular, still early superstar era, but no earrings actually. I think she never came with earrings, but also she is missing the ring. Totally happy. Also, these were €5 per doll, and he in the beginning already said not negotiable, but for these it's even better, €5, because like these have the original outfits. She even has lots of original like accessories, and they're in very good condition. They're early 80s dolls, so better deal for these than for these, but still super happy also with the other ones. So I was like, oh, I can go home now, happy. But of course I still ended the flea market. It was raining on and off all the time, so it was not really pleasant. But I found one more vendor there where I picked actually something up.
Ja.
And that's these pieces here. At first I just went over because they were bigger doll clothes, and I am looking for, like, you know, bigger baby size toddler doll clothes for if I find some Little Miss fashions, because I have the Little Miss makeup that still is missing her jumpsuit underneath, etc. So I'm going to these boxes with bigger doll clothes as well. But what I found was actually Barbie fashions. Two really good pieces, honestly. And this weird Petra thing, or Petra. This is, yeah, that's the original tale of, you know, Mermaid Barbie, 1991. I have her, I even have a double, but do you see the difference? This is the variant. Mostly I see this Mermaid Barbie. This is, by the way, my double. I didn't want to crank out the one on display from behind all of my other dolls. Usually I find her with this really like strong, like turquoise blue tail and top. And but I knew that there's a variant with a light tail. And of course it could always be that this is like, you know, discolored or just bleached from sun or something, but I don't think so. It really is also a different pattern. Can you see that? Well, it's very shiny obviously, but here you can see. It looks like small fish scales. And then look at those. Those are big scales. And I guess this Barbie was probably, I don't know why there is a variant. It's probably just from production country or from maybe the second batch that was produced. They didn't have this fabric available and then they switched to this one. This looks a little bit bleached. I think it should be a tiny bit more blue, but it definitely never was this one. So that would be cool if I would find actually also the top of this variant. Then I could dress up a second Mermaid Barbie in the other colorway, but this is nice. And this is actually also a pretty cool find, because now I have this outfit kind of complete. Don't even have the doll. This is the jacket from Friendship Barbie. A while ago I found this top, also at the flea market. And not too long ago I picked up the skirt online from someone who had a lot of different Barbie fashions, and I picked out separate different pieces that I thought make sense for my collection because I'm missing them. And I didn't know obviously that I would have this. I was just like, oh, this is cool, then I have at least these two pieces. And now I found the jacket. Friendship Barbie is kind of a normal budget Barbie from 1991, but it's very interesting that she is kind of the European, well, she's European exclusive, but she's also kind of the European variant of this other Barbie line from 1989, which was called Dance Club. The Dance Club Barbie line. There were also Dance Club fashions, but there was a Dance Club Barbie and a Ken, etc., etc. And they were looking super similar. Not the doll itself, face, hair, different, but the outfit is very similar. The US version would have leather here, while this is just a normal like shiny fabric. The skirt would be the same, and the top would also be very similar, but instead of having the Barbie logo here, would have 3 pom-poms in these colors. And like, as I said, fashions, all of these fashions of the Dance Club line have this kind of, you know, checkered pattern with a genuine Barbie logo, etc. I don't know why this line was never released in Europe, but instead 2 years later we got one Barbie that has a similar outfit under the name of Friendship Barbie. But like, yeah, cool find. And I also picked up this thing because it was like too interesting to me. First of all, yeah, there's a single like doll head floating in there. And then there's like all these things that have a Petra, I don't know how you would call it in English, pattern. Petra is a German doll brand that's around since the 60s. It was kind of the German Barbie competitor. Was produced by Plasti up until the 80s. In the 80s, I think it changed over to Lundby, I don't know how the company is really how you pronounce it. And from the 80s on, she definitely at one point had this logo. So this must be 80s or 90s Petra. But the doll head in there is not a Petra head. And first I was like, did this maybe come as a set together like this? Because it looks like it's sealed. But then I saw, nope, it's not sealed. Someone just put it together with a pin. So let's open up. Look, here's the pin. Let's open this up and have a look actually, because what I found is other people online selling the set. So this definitely came together. It looks like where you could put some fashions in there with a hanger or something, you know, zip it up and then the fashions are safe. Zipper works. We have a big bag, more like a travel bag. It has a Velcro. You could even a drawstring bag. Is there something in? No, nothing in. And this is all kind of like kind of leathery material, and then this is more like a velvet, like these trims here. And we have one more that's like a, I don't know, little clutch. Oh yeah, also with a Velcro. So people selling this online, you know, under, you know, just Petra bag set. So I guess this was at one point sold as a set together. Rare online always, like people like rare Petra said blah blah blah, rare, so rare that I found it like 3 times for sale just while I was searching for like 1 minute or something. But I like Petra. I had Petra as a child. Obviously I don't collect it as much as Barbie, always just a couple of things here and there. I especially like having some, like, you know, these Petra magazines here, the Petra review, similar to, you know, the Barbie journal with, you know, fashions in there, etc. And it's very interesting for me because with Barbie I'm like very knowledgeable already, but with Petra I can still learn. And it's like, you know, toy history, German toy history a little bit. But let's have a look at the hat, because I'm very sure this is not a Petra hat. Oh, this is even a wig. Okay, it gets like, what? Interesting. Yeah, I guess this doll never had hair. And this is not a Petra face. This is some other knockoff doll. You have this cap. Then you have another thing which... So yeah, I guess you could put this on, like, then she has hair. Wow, really not interesting and very sticky. But what I am interested in is actually this little handkerchief or this little piece of fabric here, because I think that's from Bennett and Barbie. So let's have a look. Yeah. Yep. 100%. This is the little handkerchief that goes to Bennett and Barbie. I do have Bennett and Barbie. I actually have this piece, but mine is way lighter. So either it's a variant or mine is bleached. Also discolored, that could be. Unless it maybe was also released in a different fashion pack or something with a little bit of a stronger color. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm very sure that this is a Barbie piece. This is not Petra, material wise. This I know this exists for Barbie. And I mean, this is just, yikes. I have no idea why. Why was this put together? Why would anyone want this? Not me, sorry, and it's very, very sticky. But this is actually cool. And then these pieces. For the couple of fashions, you know, the mermaid tail, and then these things I paid, oops, €3 together, which is like, I don't know, for 2 fashion pieces, that's actually too much. But like with these, that's interesting. And yeah, as I said, I actually like Petra, and maybe this was maybe one, I don't know, when you would get into the Petra club or something, this was also available, like being in, you know, like a Barbie fan club, a Petra fan club was also a thing. Maybe you got something like this as a little trinket or so, I don't know, could be, because I haven't found this like in a package or something online yet. But I mean, I just found it today, so I just researched for like, I don't know, half an hour about these things, so not very long. Yeah, from that on, I don't have any footage anymore because my battery, not my battery and the camera, but like my, there was no space to save anything anymore. So all the rest is now like a haul, because from that point on, I went to this children's flea market, like kindergarten flea market, and I found also a couple of very nice things. At first, let me start with the ponies. There were a couple of ponies. No, don't get too excited, no G1 ponies. But I picked up from 2 little girls that had quite some miniature ponies of different kind. I picked up a couple of things, paid for these 3 ponies €1, for these 2 ponies €1, fine, €1. At first I picked up these. Sometimes, you know, I've seen these rubbery, they're really strange. They're not feeling very nice, but you know, I've seen them at flea markets. I've never picked them up because it was always just Fluttershy or Twilight Sparkle or whatever. I think they are called Mashams or Fashams. I'd always mix it up. I think the line started out as being called Fashams, and then they kind of rebranded, maybe under a different company even, and then they were called Mashams. They have always this kind of squishy material. I don't even know what to call this. This is really like, I don't know, like, I think the Mashams were maybe even different than these, but I think these are from the fashion, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me, but I think they were made by Tech4Kids, and that is, yeah, T4K. Can you read that? I think that stands for Tech4Kids, and this company was a subsidiary of Basic Fun back then. I mean, they're from, what does it say? 2016, yeah, from 2016. This one also probably has a stamp on the hooves there, yeah. I don't need to have all of them, but it's nice to have some, and that's not just Fluttershy or Rainbow Dash or something, because here we've got Apple Bloom, little sister of Applejack, one of the Cutie Crusaders, love that character, and here we've got Starlight Glimmer. Also love that character, and interestingly enough, this is still her design where she has the bangs, the straight bangs, where she's kind of still a villain until she turns good. So she's one of those characters, you know, villain turns good. Always one of my favorite character trope in anything, actually. Yeah, Starlight Glimmer. So it's cool. I have a couple, you know, I collect here and there different sorts of miniature G4 ponies, G3 ponies, etc. Fashams, never had any of them, so nice. Then from this girl I also picked up another Cutie Mark crew pony. This time it is a Fluttershy, and this is an Equestria Girls Fluttershy because she has legs, so she is a human. Not crazy about Equestria Girls, but with these Cutie Mark crew, you know, the same type as we had it in the beginning of this video here with these blind bags. They came in a little pot and you could sit them in and it would look very cute. And from this other girl I picked up 2 legit typical blind bag ponies, 2 that I did not have. They're both from very late wave. They're both from wave 23, so they're from 2018, and we've got Cheese Sandwich. Interestingly, he's standing on 2 legs, but yeah, that's the character, Cheese Sandwich. Funny guy. And then this one of those upper crust ponies from Canterlot. I don't remember her name right now. Lyrica Lilac. Lyrica Lilac. Look at this. expression already. So also really nice. So 2 blind bag ponies that I didn't have. Some miniature ponies. And another girl at another blanket had a couple more ponies there. Mostly G5 ponies without the brushable hair. You know, the ones with roller skates, the smaller ones, etc. And some G4 things. Nothing really interesting. But I picked up this. This is hilarious. This is... Ooh, wait. This is not even the funniest. The funnier one is the Rainbow Dash that would stick the tongue out. It would do like What are they called? They're called Silly Looks. There were just 2 of these Silly Looks ponies released. As I said, Rainbow Dash and then this Pinkie Pie. They are not good quality or anything. They're from 2018 also. They're just plastic. But they have brushable hair. The worst quality of brushable hair, obviously polypropylene. But I will make her look good again. And they are kind of notorious for being super ugly and having this super silly gimmick where you could push the button and then the head would turn and they would open up their mouth and their eyes would change. It's probably like, you know, ponies making silly facial impressions like or something, but it translates so bad that these 2 are kind of, I don't know, if you're a G4 collector, you know them. Not for being super good ponies, but for being like just, Hasbro, what did you do? So that's why I always wanted them. I saw them both actually together at the flea market at one point, still in package. Did not pick them up because, you know, I just like, I think they were like 15 euro a piece or something. So like, I would guess that at one point I would come across them loose. Here I have one. It's not really one that I don't even know if I will display it because I don't have really big space for my G4 ponies right now, but having it is fine. And then I picked up this cool bag, a DuckTales bag, original Disney from either the late 80s or early 90s. It's neon pink. It's very, very vintage. It's very cool and usable for me because if you know what I look when I go to flea markets, mostly I don't film myself, but sometimes you maybe have seen it. I always have, like, I have a backpack with me and I always have one crossbody bag where I have my camera and my mobile phone and sometimes other stuff like in there, small things when I buy some Barbie fashions, I put that also in there, etc. It's easier than always have to take my backpack off to get to my camera, to my phone or something like that. And you know, I always like to have new ones. This used to be a strap bag, whatever, like a crossbody. It doesn't have straps anymore, but I'm very sure that I can craft something to just have a strap there. Because it's a little bit of a bigger size. This is what I like. Sometimes I have like my little like strawberry pouch, that, not the strawberry milk one, that's bigger, but a normal little strawberry, where I can only fit either my phone or my camera in there or whatever. This here, I could even maybe even put my my wallet also in here. So this is kind of spacious, and I mean the color just convinced me, and the vintage 90s Disney DuckTales look. So very, very cool. I very happy, pay €2 for this. And now we're getting actually to 2 Barbie fashion lots. Believe it or not, there was this one blanket and the other were modern Barbies, but they also had very, like, you know, very like tidy pieced like out Barbie fashions, and there was even written every Barbie fashion piece 20 cents. And at first I was like, oh yeah, because there were some of these, you know, normal modern Barbie dresses, Barbie with a stiff fabric, etc. But then I was like, no, this is vintage, and this is vintage, and this is vintage, and this is 80s, and super, super cool pieces. So let's go through them. I think the first thing that I immediately noticed were these, because this is all American. These 2 pieces come from the All-American Barbie. I don't have her. It would also come with a pink like long sleeve shirt underneath, and then she would have, you know, All American in America directly when she was released there. She would have Reebok shoes. Over here, this line wasn't really called All American, it was called Weekend Barbie. She would have Adidas shoes and these colorful socks and all of that. But these are in such good condition. I think I have one of these. I don't think I have both of them, but or maybe I do. I have to check, but they're definitely not in that good condition. Look at how good the stars are still on there. And here as well. Whoops. And then also these trousers, they don't come from a Barbie, because this was a Barbie line. There was also a Kira. I do have the Kira, by the way. And the Teresa, etc., etc. But no, this is a fashion pack, because they also had lots of cool fashion packs. And this is the matching top to it. So now this wasn't even laying out. This was something that they had put away for, like, probably nobody wants to buy this. But I saw this pile and I was like, yes, this is definitely something I don't have, but it looks so cool. And all of these pieces are in such good condition. Yeah, what else? I'm very happy about this dress. I was just like, it rings a bell. I think I've seen it. And then, like, yep, it has the 80s Barbie logo in it. So this is from Fashion Fun. Yeah, the purple version from 1985. This is the number 2088. If you are interested in the numbers of the fashion packs. It also, I think, came with purple shoes, but it might have come with pink shoes. I'm not exactly sure, because these pink shoes were also there. Yes, these are original early 80s. I mean, before 85, before 87 actually. I think they just switched in 87 to the thicker kind of heels. This was also available in with a white skirt or purple skirt. There's more Fashion Fun in here. Yeah, literally, and also the name of the fashion packs. This is also Fashion Fun. Yellow dress, I think earlier, from 1983. Very simple, but very, very cool thing actually. Nice material, this very slippery, like same material. No, it's a different material than this. But you know, you just have it in your hands, you feel it, and you know it's original Barbie. It's not whatever, a clone. Steffi or something like that. What else? Yeah, this bathing suit, also Fashion Fun, 85 again. It came with a little, like, towel, not towel, more like a pareo or something. I don't know how you call that you could, like, you know, knot around your waist, and then you have a little kind of skirt, although it's actually more just like a big handkerchief or a big, you know, scarf thingy, big scarf. So this kind of asymmetric bathing suit was available in different colors in the Fashion Fun line, but this is the variant that had kind of a floral kind of scarf. I don't know, pareo. I think in German I would say pareo. I don't know. While there were others in yellow and red that had sailing boats on it, etc. So this was available in a lot of different colorways and patterns. I know it is not from Wet n Wild. It just looks like it in the beginning. It is just a fashion pack from the Fashion Fun line. What else were there? This immediately I was like, oh, this is definitely also Barbie. I mean, Ken, not Barbie. Very nice material, velvet, and the inside has a paisley pattern. So my brain immediately was like, must be twice as nice, because you can then, you know, switch it around. So the twice as nice reversible fashions are always kind of reversible. You can wear it two ways. Ken had a lot of reversible fashions. This is also like 80, did I write it down? 85, I think. No, 83. 83. Obviously also came with trousers, and it came even with a little scarf that you could, when you would wear it this way around, you could tie here, so it looked more like a, not really like a jacket for outerwear. It looked more something for, you know, like a bathrobe then, with this pattern, when you would have a little belt in front, etc. So yeah, this is Ken twice as nice, 83, not 85. And I also picked up these trousers, which they were also in the pile of nobody probably wants to buy it. And I'm still not exactly sure. This I have not found where this comes from, but it has a wonderful metal snap, which is not, you know, rusted or like corroded or whatever. It's still shiny, so definitely Mattel. This was actually the last thing that I immediately almost didn't recognize it. This is from the Tennis Stars Barbie. I think I do have it, but mine is not in as good condition. This is super straight still. This little fuzzy or like a velvet color. Super nice condition. Sparkly stripes in there. I don't have this Barbie. There's also a Ken, matching Ken to this. One pair of shoes you already saw. I also picked up these shoes. These kind of ballerina or ballet flats kind of. But I'm very sure that these actually come from Great Shape Barbie. Great Shape Barbies should still have some little things attached here that you could then wrap around the ankles. But you can see, I don't know how well you can see it on camera there. And at the other side there. This is just broken off. So these come from Great Shape Barbie, which also makes sense for one specific reason, which I will get to. I also picked up these. Just normal trainers that could either fit Skipper or Barbie. A lot of fashion packs from the 80s had those. This was also actually laying in the like pile of probably nobody wants this. This is from Pink and Pretty Barbie. This is the cape. And the very, like, the first second I thought, it is the hat that I'm missing. Okay, it is the cape again, but you would definitely wrap this around the waist. Pink and Pretty Barbie is from 1982. This is also such a good piece. I would have almost missed it because, like, she pointed that out because I was talking to, I don't know if it was the mother of this girl or it was maybe the aunt or something, but I definitely talked to the original owner of these pieces. So yeah, all of these that I picked up, and she was like, oh yeah, this is also still from my childhood. And then I saw like, oh yeah, I think that's the Barbie and the Rockers microphone. And I'm very, very sure it has a Philippines stamp, meaning like all of the Mattel things that were produced back in the day definitely had one of those stamps, like it said Malaysia or Philippines or something like that. And she just said she painted it, so it might not have been silver in the front. It was probably just white, but I've seen this microphone also in completely silver. But whatever, I can give this to my Barbie and the Rockers. Like, she can hold it. I have 2 Barbie and the Rockers and 2 more Barbie and the Rockers dolls. So, but I guess the first wave Barbie and the Rockers will wear this. And this tray I also just picked up because, you know, I knew it was older. I don't know exactly where this comes from, and this little whoop cup or glass. But I picked up one more big thing from her that I actually did not want to pick up, but it's this. And you know, in the beginning of the video, I was like, I don't pick up any Barbie furniture, blah, 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 blah. I know, I also actually didn't want to pick it up, but it was so nice talking to her. It was all from her childhood. She said she was born still in the 70s, so it makes sense that she had a lot of these Barbie things from the like early to mid 80s. And this comes also from and here we go again. I already talked about Great Shape. The Great Shape shoes, Great Shape Barbie. If you don't know what Great Shape Barbie is, just picture the Toy Story Barbie. That's Great Shape Barbie. This is from her, you know, playset. Great Shape Barbie, Skipper and Ken. There was a playset available, the Workout Center. Ha, there it is. It also came with more workout equipment, you know, like a spinner and one of those benches where you could, you know, weightlifting. That's what I wanted to say. And this is kind of the locker. So you could put, you know, your normal stuff there and then change into your workout outfit. And here there's, you know, the exercise schedule or something. And then here, oh, Barbie also has a picture of Ken there. So good. Or Ken has a picture of himself, I don't know. Also possible. And at the back, there's even a mirror. And actually it would have kind of a handle here. Something that you could hold, I mean not you, but Barbie could hold on and then do, I don't know what exercises. And this is all that's left from this, but I figured, I mean, actually something that's missing is here in the front. There should be a little Barbie logo, another sticker. Maybe I just print out a small Barbie logo and put it there. It is a teeny tiny bit discolored, but not a lot, because when you see underneath here, this where the sticker was, this is a tiny bit more pink still. But I'm not even sure if I want to attempt to retro bright it because it looks still so good. Maybe. I guess there was another sticker here. Look. There. I guess I will just put this in the background really of my great shape Barbie and Ken. Honestly, I don't even have great shape Barbie. I have another Fashion Play Barbie wearing the great shape outfit, but I have the original great shape Ken. They're in my Toy Story collection, they're not in my Barbie collection. And there's enough space that I can put something behind them, and it's actually pretty cool. Maybe I just open it up a little bit like this or whatever. It doesn't really have to do with Toy Story, but the Toy Story Barbie is you know, great shape Barbie. That's why I have her there, and I put Ken also there. Yeah, for all of these pieces together, it was just €4, which was like, I mean, this was the price the little girl said, and she was like, really? Yeah, okay. Very, very good pieces, especially here the all-American pieces are like so many more. This is also a wonderful dress that I really like. So the shoes, the 80s shoes, and the microphone from Barbie and the Rockers. Such a good find. But honestly, it didn't even stop there, because there was one more vendor that also had some older Barbie pieces. There was even one Barbie, but I think it was one of the Fashion Play Barbies from the like mid-late 80s, and I have a couple of those. And also she had a broken neckline and her hair was really, really thin. So no, I did not buy her, but I picked up a couple of fashion pieces still. Not the most interesting ones, but so accessory wise, one pair of Western boots in red. You know, I love my Western boots. Can never have enough. And a nice green Barbie brush, so why not? Two pieces that are actually not from Barbie but go to the Petra line, and not even to Petra but to Fred, which is Petra's boyfriend, same as Ken to Barbie, it's Fred to Petra. And I've already talked about Petra. I do like Petra here and there, and if I see fashions, yeah, I mostly pick them up if they're not too outrageously broken, because Petra has used very delicate fabrics. There's so much organza. This whole thing is made of organza, therefore it is still okay. It just has some minor like rips or something. This Party Fred from Party Fred. They always use these super outrageously crazy neon colors during that time. So I guess this is like early 90s. Petra is also, I mean, it's a little bit easier to find out dates than with, for example, Steffi Love, because Simba doesn't put dates on anything, but still, those dolls, it's not easy to find out the dates when something was released. And then this is from Rio, Fred. Like super neon outfit that would like glow in, you know, not really in the dark, but in you know, what's the light? Blue light? No. Infrared, you know. I even have I wanted to show it to you. Ta-da! There they are. This is the top that I just here. This one. This would be the matching Petra to it. With this banana hat. I actually really want her. I actually do have this one already. This is a Barbie fashion from the mid-90s. I don't have the shorts. There would also come shorts to it. I know it's a mid-90s, I think 94 or something. Already with a 90s Barbie logo, so 93, 94 Barbie fashion. This is kind of the best, honestly. This is a, you can see it, Hollywood hair skirt, a little bit stretched, but quality-wise still in good, I don't know what this is. Why did someone put a staple there? But I'm very sure I can just get this out. But yeah, Hollywood hair skirt. I have Hollywood hair Barbie. I have the skirt and all of the pieces multiple times as doubles. But my friend Mikuru is always on the hunt for them because she kind of army builds Hollywood hair Barbies. She actually also found out, I mean, maybe it is something very known, but I just didn't know, that the skirt, for example, was available in 2 variants. This is the variant that I just know, here with this normal, just stretchy, like, waistband. But there's another one that really has a golden, like, elastic waistband directly sewn on. I'd never seen that, so this is again the skirt version that I already have. But this, if I get these strange staple thingies out, which I'm pretty sure I can get them out, this can then go to Migros. What else? Ah yeah, I actually also have this, but I mean, if I see a couple of Barbie fashions all together, I don't like leave them there. This is from Ocean Friends Barbie from 96-97, you know, the one with the orca. Have her also have this. This, it looks like the ugliest piece of anything, but it's a skipper piece. And I'm pretty sure it goes to this, you know, jogging suit, track suit, whatever, with this very wide, oversized top in this color and one other color. And I have both, so, and I had already and have doubles of both of them. So, ta-da, Barbie, and the smaller version, Skipper. And yeah, it's kind of the same length. I mean, it's stretched out and everything. But you see, it's not the same color, but there is actually also a different colorway. I mostly and always just find it in this green with yellow, but it is available in blue and dark pink. And I'm pretty sure these are the trousers. I mean, there were some other blue trousers for Skipper, but those like Bright and Breezy fashions, for example, all 80s, because this is the 80s Skipper logo, Barbie logo, whatever, the tag. Those would not be a jersey, and this is a jersey fabric. Those would be normal, you know, cotton weave. So I'm pretty sure this is actually from this, you know, So Active fashion pack, just the different colorway. It's not really in a good condition, obviously. The elastic waistband is completely come out and stretched, and there is a little hole in the back. Can you see that? There. But I will just sew it in nicely again, as much as good as I can, and I will hope that at one point I will find the matching top to it. I think that's it. Yeah, so for this last, for this last Barbie lot here, no, there are 2 more pieces. Wait. But I picked up that was €1. But I see. I actually also picked up this piece. I'm very sure this is something from Barbie. It is kind of glittery. It has the correct quality. It has a Velcro in there. I don't know where this directly comes from. I think it could be a quote-unquote scrunchie for a Barbie, that this could go into the hair. Or this is even actually from a horse, that you would put it around the, you know, legs of the horse. That could also be. But I'm very sure it looks so much Barbie. Even the stitch at the edge is glittery. You can see that. If you happen to know where this comes from, the polka dots are also kind of iridescent. I have the feeling I've seen it. Material-wise, it's 100%, it's Mattel. Yeah, and one more piece that's definitely not Mattel and definitely not Barbie, but I still couldn't resist picking this up because I had never seen something like this before. Can you read that? It says Monchichi. So, yeah, that goes to a Monchichi apparently. I don't know if it came on a Monchichi or there were separate Monchichi fashions. If someone of you happen to know, please tell me. I tried to research a little bit, but couldn't find it. Couldn't find this one. But I'm very sure this is also old because it still has metal snaps And I mean, I know it obviously from Mattel that they in the 80s used these metal snaps. And so I guess that also is probably the same with other companies. Monchichis are those small, you know, monkey-like little plushies with a hard plastic face and always with a, you know, thumb that they could put in their mouth. I had one. A lot of people are nostalgic for them. They're actually still produced also today, so it could be a new piece. But as I found it together in this box of, you know, all this older Barbie stuff, I cannot doubt that this is very new. They were produced or are produced by Sekiguchi, which is a Japanese company. They started producing it in the, I think, mid-70s. And it is pink and pink metallic, and it has a Monchichi logo, so I just couldn't resist. Maybe at one point I find a Monchichi that I would put in it. I find Monchichis all the time, but I never really often like pick them up because like they're mostly brown. But maybe if I find a cool colored one at one point that will look good in that one. I don't know. I mean, it was just one additional piece that didn't add up to anything. I just showed her, hey, I have this stash of little Barbie fashions. She said like, is €1 okay? Yeah, okay. And for €1 I also picked up something for me, because she had a box laying there with lots of these, you know, handkerchiefs here. These bandanas. Yeah, I guess that's the word I was searching for the whole video, bandana. I love them. I have a couple of them. I have a red one, I have a light pink one, I have an orange one, and I like to use them for my hair. Ta-da! I always do that, especially if my hair doesn't look that good, if it's a little bit greasy or something. You could cover up part of that and it just still then makes it look good. Like, I should have worn this. I mean, it looks perfect with this together. She had so many colors, but I was like, I don't know which color to pick up. So I picked up a light green one and I picked up a dark pink one, because I only have a light pink one. This is not one of those typical, you know, patterns. It's a little bit of a different pattern, but I mean, it will still look the same when you just use it to put in your hair, something like this, you know. Ta-da! So I love those. And by the way, this is very similar here, look, to one of those. This is the Barbie version of it, and this is my original version of it. So also picked those, like it was always 2 for €1. So something for me and something for my dolls, mostly, and a couple of ponies. So I hope you enjoyed this video, although it was not really a lot of flea market footage. It was really more a haul and was very Barbie heavy, but like, what should I say? That's what I find most often, like at that flea market. There's not really a lot of G1 My Little Pony stuff, or like, I don't know, other like, I don't know, a Popple or some other, you know, 90s and 80s toys. It's mostly Barbie. But as I am happy with Barbie, I'm very, very pleased with my haul, and I hope you did enjoy this video as well. But if you did, don't forget, do all the YouTube things if you want to. You can support my channel just by giving this video a thumbs up. You can comment down below. Please don't be offended if I'm not getting around to answering everybody's comments. I give my best, I swear. I'm just this single person here doing this channel, and that's not my main you know, job. This is not even a job, it's just a hobby. I have a normal job that I'm working, office job. So and yeah, if you're not subscribed, then maybe you want to do that and follow along with my toy hunting adventures, my Barbie, my pony finds, and all of that. So thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!